Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of Atari 8-bit games, some which I grew up with and some which are new to me. Today is one of the former. This is Necromancer, a 1982 release from Synapse Software, who we've seen a few times on this series already. And this game was so well received that it actually got a re-release by Atari in 1987 as one of the XE game system or XEGS cartridges. So it's a very well known and quite common game, but yeah, it's common for a reason. It was very well known, very well loved. This game was developed by a guy called Bill Williams, who I actually didn't know the story behind until quite recently, and it's quite a sad but inspirational tale, really. So, Bill Williams was born with a condition called cystic fibrosis, and at the age of 12, he read a medical encyclopedia, which rather unpleasantly informed him that people who had cystic fibrosis tended not to live past the age of 13. Bill Williams, apparently a rather stubborn fighter, survives until the age of 37. And in those intervening years, he produced a string of absolutely beloved computer games between about 1982 and 1990. Necromancer was one of those. Another one that we may well come across on this series at some point was Alley Cat. Williams' games are renowned for sort of imaginative design and solid implementation of these imaginative designs. So he does things that are very different from the norm, and he does them really well. And Necromancer, which is one of his earliest games, is a really, really good example of that, as we'll see when we come to play it. So, no more delays, let's go play Necromancer.
Okay, here we are with Necromancer by Bill Williams, 1982 by Synapse Software. So, let's play. So, this is what can be politely referred to as a weird as fuck game. So, in this first stage, you summon trees with your magic wisp. And you plant them with your wisp, and you have to get rid of these ogre things that are trying to grab the trees. And so you have to try and let as many trees grow as possible without the ogres grabbing them. Then other things you have to look out for are this spider, who will infect your trees with poison, and that bouncy springy thing there, which will give you additional seeds to plant. Now, I am now out of seeds. I believe you continue going until your strength runs out, and so you can gain additional seeds by picking up the bouncy springy thing. And you have to make sure that your trees don't die from the spider. As you may have seen back there, the tree started screaming when it was poisoned. And you'll also hear that the music changes according to what's going on as well. So when the spider's here, there's an additional layer to the music. And you can hear the bouncy springy thing before it comes. Get away, spider. Okay, so that's the end of that stage. We've got 5 trees, and we then move on to the next stage. So, for this stage, what we do is you can move your wisp. And if your wisp collides with a tree, you can grab the tree and plant it. And the reason you might want to do that is to smash the spider eggs, because spiders suck. Everyone knows that spiders suck. So if you plant a tree on top of where they're going to hatch from, which is the flashing egg, then you can destroy them without them coming after you and shooting at you, because they are laser-spitting spiders. The other thing you have to avoid in this bit is those grabby hands, because they will grab you, but sometimes they drop helpful things as well, so they're not all bad. They're just a bit grabby. And so the controls for this bit are odd, to say the least. So you move by holding down the fire button and pushing a direction. Ouch. And you control your wisp by letting go of the fire button and using your joystick. Ow. I'm dead. Let's start again. There is a third stage to this as well that, you know, I honestly don't think I've ever seen. So I'm going to try my best to show that to you now, dear viewer. Because it would be nice to complete a level of Necromancer for once. So, the controls in this first stage are deliberately awkward. So, you control the wisp by pushing the joystick in different directions, but as soon as you let go of the joystick, it snaps back to the centre. And so it gives you a feeling almost like analog control. Almost. But not quite. And it takes a bit of getting used to. But getting to grips with the control scheme is sort of one of the most defining aspects of this game. So, and this is what I mean when I say that Williams kind of did innovative things that were implemented well. So this control scheme could have easily been a complete mess, but it works really well. It's kind of gives you a really nice feeling of sort of playing with powers that are beyond human comprehension, if you like. You're sort of struggling to keep this wisp of magic under control. So the question marks there, as you may have noticed, they cause the ladders to appear. And ladders are good because they let you get further. Why did my tree not kill the spider? You disappoint me, trees. Oh, and those rings will restore your strength. With a really terrifying noise. I always used to think that was a bad noise when I was a kid, but no, it's what's supposed to happen. Onward! Ever onward. For the longest time in this game, I thought you were the Necromancer, but no, you're just a wizard. And you were trying to defeat the Necromancer, because the Because the Necromancer is a bad man who must be stopped. Oh my god. Grabby hands going super fast. Give me a question mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Too many spiders! Make the spider go away! No! Run! Run away! Oh, I've done it! This is the third stage. I have no idea how this works. I believe you have to just sort of smash him with your wisp, but you can also move around. And I don't know, you smash graves or something. Don't really know how this works. I'm dead. Well, yeah. So that's the 3 stages of Necromancer, even though I don't understand the third one at all. This is a really fun game. It's a really, really satisfying game when you get to grips with it. And it's really unusual and original as well, so that makes it really, really worth checking out. And it's got lovely music on the title screen as well. So anyway, all that remains is for me to say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. New episodes of Atari A to Z are on Tuesdays and Atari ST A to Z on Thursdays. Check out atariatoz.wordpress.com for a full archive. Do please also check out my other projects moegamer.net, where I explore Japanese and Japanese-inspired games from yesterday and today, and videopackgames.wordpress.com, which aims to catalogue the small but well-formed library of the Philips G7000 Videopack computer, also known as the Magnavox Odyssey 2. You can also support my work on Patreon or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.